friends. Today, I want to share with you the hosting mistakes that make your guests feel uncomfortable. That's the one thing. You do not want your friends to feel uncomfortable when you've invited them over, whether it's just a casual dinner party, maybe a simple brunch, or maybe something even a little bit more elaborate. You want your guests to feel comfortable from the moment they walk in the door to the moment they leave. I'm Nicole with Adorn on the table. I'm going to dive right into the first one, and that's not greeting your guests at the door. I see this happen all of the time. You get caught up in still prepping the food, or maybe you're talking with other guests, or maybe you're just distracted with trying to get one final thing done. Your guests have come to the door. Maybe you've left your door unlocked. They've walked in. Now they're mingling, and you have not greeted them. You need to make sure that you greet your guests as soon as they're at the door, because that's going to make them feel welcomed. They know that you want them there. Instead of a few minutes after they've arrived, you go in and say, "Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in." That's not how you're going to make your guests feel comfortable. Now, after you've welcomed your guests, you need to make sure that if they've got coats or purses, that you take those from them, or you let them know where they need to land. Because that's another thing that makes guests feel uncomfortable. They've got a jacket on, they want to take it off, they don't know where it should go. Does it get hung up in a closet? Is it going in a bedroom, on a bed? Is it going on the back of a chair? Same thing with purses. Is it sitting on the floor? Are they putting it on the back of that chair? Where are those items going to go? Because this is your home, and it makes them feel uncomfortable to decide on their own where they're going to put their jacket, where they're going to drop their purse. Let them know as soon as you greet them, and you are making them feel comfortable in your home. Now that you've taken care of their coats and purses, you need to make introductions. Especially, this is a group that probably doesn't know each other, or maybe they only know a few people, and there's nothing that makes you feel more awkward than standing in a room of strangers. Oh, take those guests that have just arrived, bring them over to somebody that has a commonality. Let them know, hey, you guys have this in common. Help strike up that conversation. That then frees you up to go and leave and take care of the next guest that is arriving. By starting the conversation and creating those introductions, it's going to make your guests feel so much more comfortable at the very start of your gathering. Now, once your guests are mingling, I am sure that you've offered them some kind of beverage and they're holding that drink. Then what next can make them feel uncomfortable is the desire to put the drink down. People don't always want to be standing around holding their glass. Sometimes they want to be able to put it down, free up their hand for whatever reason. Make sure that you have surfaces available for them to just lay their drink on. And if you have wood surfaces that you don't want that drink to go directly on top of, make sure that you've got coasters readily available and easy to reach. Because it definitely makes somebody feel uncomfortable if there's a wood table and they've got a glass that's maybe sweating because of a lot of ice in it. They don't feel comfortable putting it on your wood table. But make sure that you have that available for them. The next thing that's going to make your guests feel uncomfortable is they've finished their beverage, whatever they're drinking, and they want to go get something else or more of it, but they don't know where to go get it. Maybe they just want to fill up their water glass, but you don't know where the water is. I see it all the time when somebody's like, hey, can I get some more water? And they're being told to go fill it at the refrigerator, which is fine. It just makes people feel a little awkward. Instead, have a pitcher of water out. That makes it really easy for them to refill their water glass. Same goes for wine, your mixed drinks, even your sodas, whatever kind of beverage that you are serving, have them in a space that is easily accessible for your guests, that they can go and take care of themselves to refill their drink. It's important that you help start that out and give them the drink, but then they can go and take care and refilling it on their own. When it comes to your room, where you're having your gathering, make sure that the lighting is not too bright or so dark that your guests feel uncomfortable and that they can't see each other, or that they're feeling blinded by the lights that you have. It's really important to make sure that you have good warm lighting, something that's going to create a wonderful ambiance and make people feel comfortable. Now, the next thing that makes your guests feel very uncomfortable, and I see hosts do this a lot, and that's when you are rearranging everything, when you're fidgeting with stuff, when you're kind of always fixing something. Your guest is there to mingle and be with you. Once your guests start to arrive, don't worry about that other stuff. You don't need to rearrange the plate to make sure everything looks perfect on it. You don't need to fix the decorations to be just right. Ignore everything else. Your guest is there and they want to spend time with you. Because when they see you fidgeting with this stuff, rearranging things, trying to fix things, your attention is now on all that other stuff and not on your guests. And that's going to make them feel uncomfortable. Which leads me to the next thing. And try your best, if this is in your nature, to curb doing it. And that's apologizing for everything. Whether your house is too small, the food isn't that good, the decorations, you had other plans for it. Stop making excuses, because what you're doing is you're pulling your guests' attention into the things that are bothering you, that you feeling that you need to make adjustments for, that you need to apologize for. You don't need to apologize for anything. You've invited your friends over, you're having a wonderful gathering. They are there to spend time with you. They really probably don't care at all about the size of your home. They probably really don't care that much about how the decorations look, or well, they might care a little bit about how the food tastes if it's really bad. But honestly, they are there to spend time with you and the other guests and to enjoy the evening. And that's what you need to remember. Don't start focusing on all of the things that didn't go perfectly or just right. Stop apologizing. And that kind of leans into the next thing that makes your guests feel uncomfortable. And that's with, as a host, if you keep disappearing, you go to get something else, you go to take dishes away, that you are looking stressed and frantic when your guests arrive. You need to relax and enjoy their company. Stop disappearing into the kitchen to go do one more thing. Stop feeling frantic that you need to get different things together. You know, honestly, if it's not ready when they get there, that's okay. And sometimes some of your guests will be more than willing to help and pitch in, but do it in a way that is relaxing and that you're embracing them helping you instead of feeling frantic, stressed, because that is going to make your guests start to feel frantic and stressed and uncomfortable. And the last mistake that I'm going to share with you is when the meal is over, that you start clearing off the table immediately. Let there be a little bit of breathing time. Have some time to relax and sit around the table with plates half empty, with the food still on the table. It's okay. Or maybe if it's really driving you nuts, just take 1 or 2, 3 things off of the table and put them someplace very quickly, but then come back and sit down. Because when you start clearing plates immediately, it's giving that silent signal of, oh, we're done, let's wrap everything up, and the party's over. And honestly, more than likely, your guests are having a really good time hanging out with you, enjoying being around the table. And what's on the table isn't really bothering them because they're having such a good time. And when you disrupt that by taking and clearing everything off the table, you've kind of ruined the groove and the enjoyment of the evening. You've kind of stopped it in some way. So try to let the stuff stay on the table, or if you really have to, just take a few things off, but then quickly go back and sit down. Don't start washing dishes. Don't start loading the dishwasher. That can all happen when your guests leave. I hope these mistakes resonated with you, that you can see how easy they are to make, but you can also see how easy they are to fix. Because the last thing you want is for your guests to feel uncomfortable when you're inviting them over for that casual dinner, that special event, whatever the occasion is. You want them to feel comfortable the whole time they are there with you. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And remember, a beautifully set table is a gift to those gathered around it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.